I got pregnant by accident and was cruelly abandoned by my boyfriend. To find a home for the baby in my belly, my father arranged for me to marry a poor, honest man from the countryside. At our first meeting, he was very nervous, but I only cared about one thing.
Do you think you'll be able to love the baby?
I do.
Just like that, we entered the marriage hall after meeting for the first time. The nervous Ray forgot to prepare a ring, but I didn't mind, because in my eyes, this wedding was just to deal with my father. The one I truly loved was my ex-boyfriend. Ray chose the room with the best lighting and ventilation for me. He also spent his savings to buy a refrigerator and specially installed hot and cold water supply equipment. This series of thoughtful care made me feel a hint of warmth. I realized the man before me wasn't as terrible as I had previously thought. However, soon enough, a divide emerged. I was a graduate student focused on archaeology. My dream was to uncover the long-lost ancient city of Troy. Ray had never been to school. All he knew was how potatoes were grown.
I was just wondering why you agreed to this.
When the Reverend come out to see me and told me about your situation, I thought maybe it'd be God's will.
God's will.
After dinner, we returned to our separate rooms. Ray recorded every detail of living with me in his journal. In the next room, I took out the necklace my boyfriend had left behind. Inside was my beloved man, Edward. Ever since learning I was pregnant, he vanished into thin air, leaving me all alone. The next day, I asked to go to town to call my family. Ray immediately put down his work and decided to accompany me. After over an hour's drive, we finally reached the small town with a telephone. Ray let me make my call first while he went to the nearby library to borrow books. To have more common topics with me, he carefully selected a parenting guide. He even asked the librarian about books on Troy. In contrast, I kept trying to find out about my boyfriend.
If Father wanted to punish me, he's done a great job.
Oh, Livv, don't cry. Oh, hon, is he horrid?
No.
Livv, if he mistreats you for even 1 second, I'm coming to get you.
Abby, is Lily away from Edward?
No. Oh, Livv, remember, this isn't forever.
Oh, no.
But I wasn't planning to give up. I sent my boyfriend a letter full of affection. On the way back, Ray noticed I seemed troubled. He mistakenly thought I was homesick. To make me happy, he decided to take me boating on the lake. The lake surface sparkled with light. I really loved this feeling. I comfortably went barefoot, closed my eyes, and quietly felt the breeze. Casually, I mentioned that I liked swimming. This offhand remark stayed in Ray's heart. So the next morning, Ray didn't go to the farm to work. Instead, he borrowed an excavator.
What are you doing with that thing?
Thanks. Said you like to swim. I'll dig you a hole. Summertime, you and the children can go swimming.
What was even more touching was that, to make it easier for me to call my family, he spent a lot of money installing a landline at home. Out of gratitude to him, I started learning to cook. Ray felt the warmth of home at that moment. He wanted to reach out and hug me, but ultimately he chose restraint. Soon a golden fried egg was ready. Watching him taste it, my heart filled with anticipation. Unexpectedly, the taste hit Ray instantly, but he still quickly praised it as delicious. The moment I turned around, Ray couldn't take the spiciness anymore and started gulping down water. All the beauty came to an abrupt halt the day my sister arrived. When she witnessed my humble living conditions and the clothes that couldn't hide my pregnant belly, her heart filled with sorrow. This strengthened her determination to take me back to the city. I told her I had gotten used to the simple life here. As we talked, Ray pushed the door open. The atmosphere became tense. I quickly introduced my sister to Ray. Ray greeted my sister warmly, but her eyes were full of contempt. That evening, my sister continued trying to persuade me.
There's more than one way to work the rumor mill, Livv. A few well-chosen words among the gossips at church.
What do you mean?
The Denver ladies will be tripping over themselves to offer you sympathy. Who knew he drank or had that temper? Can you imagine raising a child in a home like that?
No, that's not Ray.
So,
Ray's the most gentle man I've ever met.
The next day when my sister left, I asked her to help me mail a letter to my ex-boyfriend to put an end to that relationship. In the following days, I managed the house in perfect order. I cleaned every item, making them shine again. Sometimes Ray would join in, decorating our love nest together, but he would also be curious.
I'm not sure why we're putting an old ox yoke inside the house.
It was probably that very yoke your grandfather used to first break this land.
Before we knew it, early winter arrived. An accident broke the existing peace. I carefully prepared a candlelit dinner, looking forward to my loved one's return. When Ray came home, he was filled with rage. When he saw the puppy in the room, he started venting on this innocent little life.
Get up! Get up! Get up now! Get up! Get up!
I didn't understand why until he pulled out my ex-boyfriend's reply letter. Only then did I suddenly realize. He didn't give me a chance to explain. He gave up on dinner and turned to throw himself into night shift work. The next day I got up early to prepare breakfast, wanting to sincerely apologize to him. But at this moment, Ray had lost his usual tenderness. I understood I had made an unforgivable mistake.
Ray, I made a mistake.
Which mistake would that be, huh? Being with him or marrying me?
Would it be easier if I left?